When we first saw this house, it was dull. It was very, very lived in, and it needed a big facelift. And one of the things Danny's really good at, that I'm less good at, is convincing the client to do the thing we really have to do. Like, I will suggest that maybe we should think about a new kitchen, and Danny just goes in and says, you know what? We need a new kitchen here. And for some reason, the client says, I think you're absolutely right.
In my defense, I'm not a huge upseller, but for a very small amount of money, we were able to actually redo the kitchen as opposed to a cosmetic facelift. Kate and I have known each other for just under a year now. We met through the
Not even close.
I know, but I don't want to make it like we're
We just met, right? Okay. No. We can be honest.
Can we? This is
Barely know each other.
Barely know each other. This is our first project that we worked on together, and it doesn't feel like it. We speak 18 times a day. So in the terms of the number of phone calls, we've really been working together for 112 years.
It's an interesting wish list because the priority was time. We had an idea that we would do it start to finish in 8 weeks. That was our plan.
That was the initial plan, yes. I think the last 4 weeks you surprised me with a little...
Did I?
They're moving in 2 weeks, not in 4.
Well,
I think they had enough of hotel living.
The homeowner is an old friend of mine. We've been friends since we were 10 years old. There wasn't anything she didn't know about my style, so she was very happy just to say yes. Sharon was very open to using a lot of my design products. I think there are 7 or 8 of my carpets in this house, and my wallpaper's on all the walls, and the master bedroom, it's the Cayman Toile that I designed last year that Sharon was really open to having in her room. And what was really fun for me was doing it for a family that I love, that I'm very, very close to. It's unnerving, it's scary, you want to get it right, but you're taking a house and making it into a home, which is what we do. But when it's someone you've known for a really long time, it's daunting and really rewarding when you get to the end.
I know this is going to sound cliche, but there was nothing hard in the sense that the client was an absolute pleasure to work with. Decisions were made very quickly. As you can see, there's a lot of little pieces of this puzzle, and getting everything done in time, that was the biggest challenge.
When you have a client who has a lot of pieces to incorporate into a very small house, it's kind of like shooting a bow and arrow at a target. You have to really, really be accurate. And she had a lot of family pieces from a big family home that she's downsized from. It's a serious operation, picking and choosing and restoring what exists. For instance, we have a beautiful family dining room table and sideboard and china cabinet that we decided to paint black and make more urban and cool. And she had a lot of chairs from her grandmother. She had really beautiful art collection. Things that were from a really big house. So to make them work in this house was really challenging, but really fun, like a puzzle.
My favorite moment that Kate created in this house was the kitchen. If you saw it before, it was horrible. I think that's the best word to describe it.
It was horrible.
It was horrible. Really the color tones, everything was just, the layout was terrible.
Giant countertop that took up 2/3 of the kitchen that made no sense.
And now it's literally the center of the house. In the summer, it goes right out onto the deck. It feels like one massive room. It's comfortable.
It's just a bright, happy place that as soon as I come in this house, I plunk myself down on this sofa.
If I was to describe this space in one word, it would be home. I think that this house, no matter who it is that walks in, you just feel so warm and cozy.
To me, I'm not going to use one word, because to me it's almost like a London terraced house. That's what appealed to me. You walk in the front door and you're in the sitting room and the staircase is right there. There isn't a big entryway, you're just in and it's home.